Riot Games and Bungie have joined forces to file a massive joint lawsuit against a major cheat distributor, specifically to protect both Valorant and Destiny 2 from hackers. Gator Cheats offers a variety of cheats in a bunch of games, but most shocking is its Valorant offerings, which apparently can beat even Riot's precious Vanguard anti-cheat. Alright, boys and girls, we're on our way to 2 million subscribers. If you're into these videos, if you like theScore's content, scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, so like I said off the top, Riot Games and Bungie, they've teamed up to file a lawsuit against a known cheat distributor called Gator Cheats. Specifically, it alleges that Cameron Santos, who works for the company among others, has sold, quote, a portfolio of malicious cheats and hacks. This portfolio includes selling cheats on Gator Cheats, but doesn't stop there. The lawsuit suggests that Santos and his team also sell cheats via email, Discord, Telegram, and it says that they may work for other websites as well. Riot Games and Bungie have teamed up because Gator Cheats prominently sells cheats for Destiny 2, a Bungie product, and Valorant, Riot's newest Bay and tactical shooter esport. The lawsuit also suggests that they're known to sell cheats in other games as well. Now, this all started last year, on November 11th, when Bungie served a cease and desist letter to Santos targeting the cheats he was selling for Destiny 2. Then, according to the lawsuit, 3 days later, on November 14th, Santos acknowledged the cease and desist letter and said that he would take down his Destiny 2 cheats. The lawsuit also suggests that after doing so, he also told his existing customers who were already paying for Destiny 2 cheats that he would keep up his service. And then 4 days later, on November 18th, the Destiny 2 cheats were removed from Gator Cheats' homepage. But according to the lawsuit, they were allegedly still being sold in private. This led to Bungie teaming up with Riot and filing a lawsuit on January 8th, seeking what could be tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages and fees. Quote, Riot and Bungie are the owners and publishers of two of the most popular online multiplayer video games in the world. By this lawsuit, plaintiffs seek to put a stop to the unlawful, for-profit sale and distribution of malicious software products designed to enable members of the public to gain unfair competitive advantages in the games, and thereby to impair and destroy plaintiffs' games, plaintiffs' overall business, and the experience of plaintiffs' player community. End quote. Now, before I dive a little deeper into this lawsuit, let me explain to you what this cheat company actually offers. Gator Cheats basically offers a subscription service to cheat at video games. It's not unlike many of the other cheating companies we've talked about on this very show. For Valorant, you pay $90 for a 1-month subscription, $250 for a 3-month subscription, and $500 for a lifetime subscription. For Destiny 2, they offer a $100 option for 3 months and a $200 option for a lifetime membership. The lawsuit describes a number of different hacks the company provides, including POV changes, aim locks, and the ability to see players' positions and their stats anywhere on the map. Their offering specifically includes a cheat they call Gatorant, which is extremely original, that targets Valorant. Now, I did a video last year when Valorant first dropped about its proprietary anti-cheat called Vanguard and how it injects itself into the kernel level of your computer for maximum scumbag catching capabilities. So if you like esports, you probably hate cheaters. It's just that simple. So when Riot unveiled Valorant, they did so with the promise of stopping hackers right in their tracks. But it comes at a cost. An intrusive piece of software called Vanguard that runs on your computer constantly. I even spoke to a couple experts who told me that if you really want to catch cheaters, you need intrusive anti-cheats.
The engine that the game is running on is Unreal Engine 4, and there's source codes for that, there's a lot of things. So you can make cheats really easy on Valorant because of its engine. The anti-cheat is where it says, nah, you're not getting in this game. It just throws you out, basically. So you need to find a way to bypass that anti-cheat in order to get your cheat in there. And also, you also have to maintain it undetected, and that is going to be really hard with this anti-cheat.
Well, this product called Gatorant is specifically designed to circumvent Vanguard and offer you undetected aim locks. So much for the best anti-cheat out there. Not only that, but the lawsuit also suggests that Gatorant comes with what's basically an ID scrambler, which allows people with permabanned accounts to still play. So here we are, 7 months after one of the most sophisticated anti-cheats out there was announced, and everybody was worried that Riot Games and Tencent was going to be spying on them, only to hear that Riot is now suing a company who has found a way to make Vanguard basically useless. The lawsuit suggests that Gatorant alone has been downloaded and used in the game thousands of times. So that's where we're at. Cheater sells cheats, Bungie sends them a cease and desist, they don't seem to cease and desist anything, and now Riot and Bungie have sued their asses. But what for? Obviously, cheating sucks. But what I always come back to time and time again with these stories is what is actually illegal about what's being done. Well, here's what the lawsuit says. It accuses Santos of 3 specific legal violations. The first is trafficking in circumvention devices, which basically means selling a product that's sole purpose is to bypass the game's anti-cheat and their audio-visual features. The second is intentional interference with contractual relations, which means that these cheats violate the user agreement that has to be accepted when you install one of these games. And selling something that intentionally interferes with that contractual relationship is illegal. The last one is unfair competition. This suggests that the business of selling cheats damages the game devs and, quote, unjustly enriches the seller. With all this in mind, the lawsuit asks for the immediate shutdown of Gator Cheats and Santos' operation. It asks for them to pay damages and lawyer fees, and also asks for them to provide Riot and Bungie the cheats that they have right away. Between the cost of the legal fees and the suggested thousands of copies of these cheats that have already been sold, we're talking tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars that Gator Cheats would have to pay up. And if you look at their website, everything has been removed from Gator Cheats, at least for now. But from my perspective, this is all a little bittersweet. On the one hand, this is a good thing. Massive developers putting their metaphorical foot down and keeping our ranked games aimbot free. Riot even alluded to how aggressive they're trying to be against cheaters when they spoke to Polygon about this lawsuit. Quote, cheating undermines a game's competitive integrity and erodes community trust. Riot is wholly committed to upholding these values for its players, so when we become aware of a cheat maker, you bet we're going to go after them. End quote. That said, as I alluded to earlier, it really hasn't been that long that we thought that the kernel level access of something like Vanguard would finally be enough to keep cheaters out of a competitive game like Valorant. The fact is, from Rainbow Six to CSGO to Valorant to Warzone, cheaters are worse than ever. And no matter how many gigantic lawsuits happen, it doesn't seem like that's going to change anytime soon. To cease and desist must have... Is this real? I hate consoles, man. The only shoes... I'm, like, kind of retired from buying shoes. Despite this, like, fucking obviously massive collection that I have. I just keep buying New Balance dad shoes. I don't really, like, buy anything else anymore. It's fucking over. I'm retired.